Hello and welcome to my channel. Today for this video I'm going to be comparing and contrasting both of the animation from Ibis Paint and Flipperclip and just showing you what I think they would look like if they were human. For this first one I am doing Ibis Paint and I just come to talk about some of the things I believe about their animation. First of all, I was super stoked when I heard they were going to come out with animation since Ibis Paint has always been my main way to draw and my main way to just get what I want out, like from my own art, just out to the public in general. So I was really ecstatic about that. While I do love their animation, of course there's some stuff that need to be worked on before it could be full-on replaced Flipperclip per se. Obviously it's stuff for like you can't really do the YouTube settings for the size wise unless you got premium, or it's just that some stuff just need overall be touched up on. But overall, I truly do love it. And in the end, I do show a little bit of animation I've done since I've got it, knowing that it's not perfect, but it's definitely a start. For Ibis Paint's outfits, I wanted to make it really resemble the app, and one of the most iconic things on the app is the P and how it shows the different color wheel. So I wanted to incorporate that on the skirt, on the neckline, and just overall any place I could place it without making it too bold and obvious. So those places were the two places I made up. For these sleeves, I wanted to make it look like the eye for Ibis Paint. So I really went with like a bold, like a round start and just tapered off at the end. You'll see later on, but for her skin color, I did make her more of a melanated because in my mind, it's just a whole bunch of colors put together. You'll see the difference in Flipperclip, which I'll tell you about soon, but these are the things I absolutely wanted to incorporate in her character, just for some pizzazz and some difference. So one of my main problems with Ibis Animation Paint, like I said before, was the fact that you couldn't do 69 or 916, which is pretty much a pretty basic thing to do, and it's included in Flipperclip because it's so normal to have those sizes. Like they do have 4334 and 11, but it's just 1916 is a pretty basic standard, and for you to have premium just to get one of the basic standard sizes is kind of weird. I understand like reshaping it to your sizes have to be a premium, but having that basic one as a premium is kind of it doesn't really benefit anyone. I think at a point. Um, Flipperclip, I will talk about more of their differences of what I like and don't like for when I draw them. But right now, this is just Ibis Paint. Um, Ibis Paint is so far pretty good. The onion or the past and future is pretty good. I really do like that. You can change the color for what you want it to be, so you can clearly see it. Overall, it's not that bad. I could definitely see Ibis Paint definitely expanding on it and working on it to where it's perfect and it's to a point to where it could fully replace Flipperclip. Because right now Ibis Paint is a place where you can draw normally and do animation, and Flipperclip is just one. So that's definitely give the perks for Ibis Paint. There's just some stuff, of course, they would need to work on. Overall, I really like the drawing for this character. I definitely want to make it look like it was like a teacher, because basically Ibis Paint is one of the most basic and teacherful for any beginner artist, and I would definitely recommend it for anybody who's trying to get into digital art. But also, I'm just so glad that they finally decided to give out animation and just in general to where even beginner animators could start on this without feeling like too pressured or too like out of focus or out of touch with what they want to do. And overall, I just want to say thank you, Ibis, for this nice little opportunity. For this drawing, next is Flip. One of the biggest issues I had with drawing this character was because Flip colors are just black and white. It's like a white overall with like some little black outlines in it, like a flower type thing. So for the character, I went pretty monochrome with the overall theme for it. So I try to keep it to the grays, the whites, the blacks. It's just keep it to pretty simple things, just in general. For this design though, I really wanted to focus on I guess it looked like a kind of like a gear for the the logo. You'll see it in the thumbnail how it looks. So I really just wanted to get that shape out there and really want to expand on it. And for the overall vibe of this character, I wanted to give like a strict yet loving teacher. That's how I always felt about Flip. It was kind of straining to use. One, you can only use 3 layers before you have to pay for premium, which is if you've ever been like a good digital artist, you know it takes over 3 layers to get anything down. The layers are like all connected, so if you do make another layer, you will have to go the other. If you make another layer for a drawing, all the other frames have that other layer, which is kind of time consuming, number one, but two, it's just maybe not everything's the same, and usually it's just me trying to get the logos everywhere, but it's just a lot of times, premium does be a downfall of a company, simply just because you should be able to give the basic stuff for a normal price, any for like a child, beginner, and I feel like that's where a lot of companies mess up. Flipperclip does an okay job, but I just feel like if they were to loosen up some things, it would definitely be better. Like I said before, I was really trying to keep to a monochrome color palette. Basically, trying not to make everything look the same, but at the same time, not too much color because the logo don't have much color. And so I tend to went with this for the skin color, make it a pretty okayish pale. I do add some tint to the skin, so it does change a little bit towards the end. I gave them like the Simon white streak in the hair. It's been my favorite thing recently, so I did really want to incorporate that. I gave her gray pants, I think because I remember seeing like a lot of teachers with like this cool gray khaki pants, and I really did like it for her aesthetic. As you can see, I do shade a little, just enough to make it symbolize how pale she is. I just wanted to show off, it's just like, oh, she's extremely pale and she's like white or something. Overall, it didn't work out as much as I wanted to. Make her look a little bit more tan, but it was whatever. And I tried a different shading technique here. I wanted to make it look like the shawl or the cape had more ruffles to it in the back. I just wanted to make it overall look like she was like I don't know, I guess a sensei or something. I don't really know what to call it. I do go back and add her glasses towards the end. I just wanted to make sure everything else was colored before I add the shine or the rims to it. Just wanted to make everything look overall look good. Now, for me, I believe Flip has a lot of ways to work before it fully can become my main source for animation or just anything in general. But it's not so bad, like I said, for beginners. It's just that now that something new is coming up, people are definitely going to be less reliant on the app itself. Alright, that's going to be it for me drawing Flip and Ibis Paint. Have anything else to say, please comment down below. Anything else we'll see, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.